Hello everyone, welcome to Of Meta Thursdays. This week we are playing Mono White Lurrus, or Mono White Enchantments, in Best of 1 Standard. As always, if you enjoy our content, please make sure to click that like and subscribe button below. Is a way to support our channel. All for free. Alright, anyway, let's talk about this list, right? So this is the standard version of Mono White Lurrus that you probably have seen being played around here and there. It's a very cool list. It's very, it's very boggly. So it's another version of the Selesnya Boggles that people were playing a lot in the past few months. But this is all mono white because of Lurrus, and yeah, that's the main thing, right? You are able to replay all your 1/1 creatures and your enchantments from the graveyard with Lurrus. So yeah, the deck becomes really powerful at that point. Now, all that said, I still think this is more of a jank list. This is more for off meta. I wouldn't suggest you guys, if you're like in silver or gold, you can play this list and you can probably rank up some levels. But once you get to like platinum and diamond, this is not really a list that's gonna get you to mythic level. So this is why I consider a off meta, a jank list just to have fun. And it is pretty fun. So for you guys who have not seen this and don't know the deck, basically what we're trying to do, we want to play a bunch of 1/1s for Izzet, which is very important because of the protection it provides. You want to always keep your couple of, we don't have a lot of creatures here, but we do have 4 Izzets, 4 Healer's Hog, 4 Ginger Brutes, and 3 copies of Stonecold Serpent. So you want to always be protecting these creatures, because if you lose your board, you lose everything. What we're trying to do is build a massive creature. So play one of these 1/1s and start putting enchantments on it. We have 4 copies of Sentinel's Eye, which gives the creature vigilance and +1/+1. We have the Glaring Ages, which allows you to tap a creature and make your creature a +1/+3. And then we have protection. We have God's Willing for protecting our creatures. We have Karametra's Blessing. And we have Solid Footing, which is an enchantment itself, but it has flash. So it's kind of considered an instant that turns into an enchantment, gives your creature +1/+1. And then the most important card, which is why people are playing different versions of Boggles, which is All That Glitters. As you know, this gives +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. So if you put 3 or 4 of these enchantments onto one of your creatures and you play All That Glitters, you're gonna make it +3/+3, +4/+4, and go from there. So ideally, you want to put these enchantments on Healer Hog or Izzet of Life's Bounty. And again, you want to make sure that as you play things, you leave lands available to tap Izzet, or not tap, but to pay for Izzet's protection to your creatures and your enchantments, and also to leave up maybe God's Willing and Karametra's Blessing in order to protect those creatures. Because even though you have Lurrus and you can get those creatures back from the graveyard, it's, Lurrus is very susceptible as well to removal, so that's another thing you might want to protect. If you play Lurrus, you want to make sure Lurrus is going to be protected, because if you play it and it dies on your opponent's turn and you don't get the benefit of playing something from the graveyard, then it's all for nothing. In any case, this is a really simple, aggressive list, and I'm sure if you guys build this up, you'll be able to figure it out right away. It's a very on the budget list. I believe this costs about 34 bucks in paper, maybe 16 bucks in Magic Online. A lot of these cards are commons and uncommons. Not even All That Glitter, it's a rare or something. Stonecold Serpent, it's rare. You can potentially change this, maybe put another Healer's Hog, maybe just put some other good 1/1 or that it's around there. And then Lurrus, of course, is a rare card, but if you don't have rares to craft this, which I'm pretty sure everybody has a copy of Lurrus already, because you just need 1. It's a companion, and you can only play 1 as a companion. Anyway, you potentially could play this deck without Lurrus, right? In any case, that's all for this list. We hope you enjoy these games, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Okay guys, we are playing Mono White Lurrus in Best of 1 Standard. We are on the draw. I don't think this hand is too amazing. We don't have any protection here, but maybe we can get there. We're gonna try this. I mean, we do have a lot of, we have action and we have our enchantments here, so maybe and just maybe this will work. Alright, land Gingerbrute. Let's go for it. Opponent goes down to 19, past the turns. We're playing against Izzet. Okay, Izzet Mill. Alright, well, that's that. Wonder if we just Stun Coil Serpent. Definitely some interesting choices. I think I'm gonna go Stone Coil Serpent just because it's sort of a protection here. And also, we do want to have as many creatures as possible on the battlefield if our opponent's gonna start milling us. Maybe they are milling themselves, but nope, they're milling us. Ooh, they're milling themselves. Okay, so this is a self-mill. Is it build? Cool. 2 ops used. We see an island, and let's see what else they have. Alright, Thrill of Possibilities. Cool. Well, we get 2 Glaring Ages, if that's how it's pronounced, which I'm not sure. And I think we're going to, yeah, just put another one here. Go in with everything we have. Our opponent goes down to 12. Alright, let's see if they can win from here. We see a Phoenix of Ash. Interesting. So, it is... Alright, it is a Grixis version of Self-Mill. Creeping Chill, it's gonna drain us. Cool. And, let's see what else. Merfolk Secret Keeper as protection, okay. And there is a Phoenix, an Arc-like Phoenix in there. Okay, I like the Izzet here. That's a good one. I do like the solid footing here as well. I'm gonna put that onto Gingerbrute here just to have more options. And yeah, we're just gonna attack here, I think, or maybe. Well, this is fine. Our opponent can block the 3/5 Stun Coil Serpent. That's okay. Opponent goes down to 12. We are down to 17, so we are potentially in trouble if our opponent finds more ways to discard our, like, Phoenixes. Creep and Chill, okay. Yep, that's fine. That's not a big deal right there. We would like to find more enchantments, of course. Alright, let's make it so the Gingerbrute cannot be blocked. Yep. Attack for 4. Okay, we can start attacking with Izzet, actually. That was a misplay there, because that would at least gain us life. So that might have been a misplay on our side here. We could also maybe play Lurrus. Alright, here we go. So they're starting with Thrill of Possibilities. They need 2 more cards to get Arc-like Phoenix back. Alright, we see a Secret Keeper. Secret Keeper. It's going to mill them. That is fine. Nothing much in the graveyard. Let's see what else they have. And that's game. Good game, self-mill. Alright guys, this is Of Meta Thursdays, and we are playing Mono White Lurrus in Best of 1 Standard. Alright, so we have some stuff. This is not the best hand. We're playing against a Yumori deck, so this could be pretty bad being on the draw with not an amazing... Like, we have a lot of action, but we're missing our best enchantments here, so... Let's see, we're gonna go with Izzet first. Pass the turn. This way we can sort of protect whatever we play next. They do... This is Sultai Yumori, okay. Could also be... Oh, I'm not sure. I think it's Sultai because of the Sagoth Trime, and this is... There's also like a Temur Yumori deck going around, but I don't think that it is, specifically now that they play the Forest. It's definitely a Sultai build. Maybe Sultai mutation. Alright, they go with Paradise Druid. That's pretty normal. Sure. Alright, we are going to... We're going to attack first, see if our opponent wants to trade. It's very fair. Okay. Alright, well, let's go Stone Cold Serpent for 2 here. I don't believe they have removal on turn 3. Hopefully I'm wrong. I guess they have two black sources. Alright, they can play Mori. That's cool. Well, we get to play solid footing on the Stone Cold Serpent. And go in for 3. See if our opponent takes it. They take it. Alright, that means we get to play another Izzet here. And be a little bit more protected in this case. Would be nice to find an all that glitters, maybe. Your opponent can play a lot of things now. Can play a 5-mana creature. They could play a 6-mana creature, potentially, if they have another land. See if they can make that happen. Alright, that's an Arboreal Grazer, sure. So they are just putting some stuff on the battlefield for protection. Bringing a land down, and that means they have yet another creature they could play, maybe mutate into Arboreal Grazer. But they play a Watery Grave tapped. Okay, there's the land. Sure. And here's the Migratory Greathorn. Okay. I wonder, we gave it God's Willing. We gave it protection from green. Would it work to avoid this? I think this is fine. Let them get that other land and we'll take it from there. We need to find something to make our Stone Cold Serpent bigger. At the moment, they can't really block with Umori, but they have 2 other blockers, so that's a little bit annoying. Yep, they're going in. That seems fair. Or not. Alright, it's our turn. Perfect, we find a Healer's Hawk. We do like that. And we are going to play Gingerbread as well. Go attacking with our 3/3 here. Let our opponent make some decisions of their own. So they can block with Arboreal Grazer. They can take it, or they can block with Migratory Greathorn. Alright, they block with Grazer. That's fine. We get that out of the way. Pass the turn. Let's see what they mutate into now. They must have some sort of big mutate creature in hand. Hopefully not an Agent of Treachery. That would be pretty bad, although we do have protection from pretty much anything with God's Willing. So if we draw land, we're going to play Lurrus. If we draw action, that would be nice. Opponent's taking things really slow. Alright, there's a Dirge Bat. Okay, let that happen. Now they have a flyer, that's a little bit annoying. It's a 3/3 flyer only because they put it over it. See who they are targeting here. Alright, apologies there. They are targeting Gingerbread. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Alright, so they get rid of Gingerbread for some odd reason. See if they're going to attack or not. We wouldn't mind this Dirge Bat attacking here to block with the Healer's Hog and just get rid of it. That would be nice. Alright, they're just passing. It's fine. Alright, we get an all that glitters. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. So, we get a huge Healer's Hog. And we get to attack with our Stone Cold Serpent as well. Alright, they just take it. We don't mind that at all. Let's see what's next. They're down to 5. 2 cards in hand. It's a Boggles. Okay, so Boggles comes down. And pretty much it. They can target something. They can get a land, I believe, right? No, that's game. Boggles is not going to do much. Good game. Sultai mutate. Okay, this is Of Meta Thursdays, and we are playing Mono White Lurrus in Best of 1 Standard. We are on the play against an unknown list, so we're gonna go for it. Ginger Brood, go. We don't have like anything amazing in our hand. I mean, we can sort of protect our Ginger Brood for a while, but it's pretty much it. And they have an Izzet, which is actually a lot better. Guess we Sentinel's Eye our Ginger Brood, and the only problem is we don't have lifelink. It's pretty annoying. Opponent goes down to 17. They don't necessarily have a great attack with Izzet at the moment, so that's one good thing. Okay, let's see what they decide to do here, what sort of enchantments they're going to put in. If they have a Glaring Aegis, I guess they can... Oh, they go with Transcendent Envoy. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, pass the turn. Well, we get to do this and block this, I guess. Go attacking for 3. Alright, opponent's at 14. We have a 3/5 Ginger Brood, so that's good. Ooh, this is Selesnya enchantments. Interesting. Wonder which version is better here. They are down to 14. That's pretty good. Alright, we see a Sentinel's Eye. Yep, that's fine, and it's a flying 2/3. Has Vigilance. It doesn't have lifelink, so that's still pretty good. We see another Izzet. Okay, it's fine. They are attacking. Okay, we can't really get reach here, so we're just gonna let this go. Take 2. Pass the turn. Okay, well, this is reach. We could just play a 4/4 Stone Cold Serpent. And just ensure that our opponent doesn't have great attacks here. We can attack with our 3/5. Seems okay to me. Don't think they have great blocks here. Alright, they go down to 11. Pass the turn. Alright, we see another forest. Yep. See what other enchantments they have in hand. I guess the worst enchantment is going to be the one that gives it lifelink to this Transcendent Envoy. They are attacking. Interesting. So they are going to protect it with something like Karametra's Blessing. We're not going to block this attack. Just going to let that go. They're probably going to pass here. We see Paradise Druid. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we get our own Glaring Aegis, so we're going to do that. Target the Transcendent Envoy, so they don't have great blocks. Okay, they go with this. Do we care is the question. We don't necessarily care. I mean, that's only a 4/5, so... It's indestructible. That's okay. Attack with everything. Stone Cold Serpent does not have Vigilance, unfortunately, which is something we wanted. Let's see if our opponent wants to block. Alright, they're blocking 3/5. Interesting. Yeah, let's block like that, and just get rid of this Izzet here, I guess. It's not amazing, but I think it's pretty fine. Our opponent's down to 7. And we do have a God's Willing in hand. We can... Yeah, I like this. And that's, yeah, good game, Selesnya enchantments. Okay, guys, we are playing Mono White Lurrus, or Mono White enchantments, in best of 1 standard. We're going to try this hand. We see an island into a bronze sword. Okay, so this is some sort of, maybe, artifact deck. Definitely interesting. Ginger Brute go, and our opponent goes down to 19. Alright, so we see Steam Vents. Alright, 1/3 Renowned Weaponsmith. Interesting. Well, let's tap this Renowned Weaponsmith, right? Alright, and then we can Sentinel's Eye to make this a Vigilant 3/5. Opponent goes down to 14. So we are still at the mercy of a Brazen Borrower, I guess. Golden Egg, okay. Cool. Well, we don't have to worry about this tapping anymore. All that glitters seems pretty interesting. For sure. But I think I'd rather... Huh. You know what? Yeah, let's just all that glitters. If our opponent has a Brazen Borrower, that... I mean, maybe that's okay. We do have a lot of stuff in our hand still that could get us there. We see the Shambling. Sweet. And when suit power is equal to the number of artifacts... Okay. I mean, that's fine, but that's going to get tapped right now, so that should be game. Alright, good game. Izzet artifacts. Very cool. Let's go to the next one. Hello everyone, this is Meta Tuesdays and we are playing Mono White Lurrus. Or Mono White Enchantments, however you want to call it. We are playing against a Kahira style list. On the draw... Alright, we're gonna keep this. I mean, it's a very, you know, middle ground hand. 3 lands, 2 action cards, 2 enchantments. See what our opponent has here. We see a Temple of Mystery. And they Scribe bottom. Okay, cool. Well, planes into Izzet, I think it's the fair thing to do here past the turn. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Playing very slow, actually. A little bit annoying. You would think that people know that most Magic Arena players record their games and you should try playing a little faster, but this is off meta, so yeah, that's how it goes here. And we will, yeah, I think we're gonna Healer's Hawk, start attacking with Izzet. Opponent goes down to 19, we gain a life. Alright, we see an island on their side and Risen Reef. Cool, alright. Definitely some sort of elemental build. Alright, nothing to do here. Fine. Alright, so we're gonna go with Galarian Agents. Onto... Yeah, let's put this onto the Izzet. And then we can Sentinel's Eye into the Healer's Hawk. And go from there, even though we are pretty much flooding here. Maybe we can get there if we start drawing action at some point. Okay, Fable Passage, sure. They get a mountain, and what's next? Lightning Storm King. Alright, so this is a general Temur Elementals build. Alright, I mean, that's cool. Not bad. We definitely need to draw more of our good buggly enchantments. Opponent's Scries from Temple of Mystery. See what they get here. Alright, Sprite Top, they like that. Sure. Creeping Trailblazer, that's a good one. They get to do another Risen Reef trigger. Yeah, they're doing cool things here, while we are mostly not doing much, but yeah. Alright. Are they attacking with Lightning Stormkin? Oh, they are attacking with everything. Okay, cool. We don't mind that. Sure, you go for it, opponent. Yep, go back to 20. Ooh, all the glitters is a good one. Alright. Put this into our Healer's Hawk. And go attacking here. Alright, opponent, what do you got? I guess they can play Coherent, you know, make their creatures pretty big, but now we're gaining 6 life a turn with Healer's Hawk, and it also has Vigilance, so we can protect ourselves, so not a bad deal after all. Alright, they do have 7 mana available. They shuck themselves to go down to 5, that's interesting. I sort of feel that our opponent has not really played against this deck recently. They don't know what's going on, potentially. They don't see us as a threat. Or maybe this is an Agent of Treachery, and then we're gonna lose from there. Alright, it's just Cohera for now, giving all their creatures Vigilance and +1. And Omnath. Okay, Omnath is sort of fine. It can deal 4 damage to Alcid. Alright, well, we are going to sacrifice Alcid. Let me see, what's going on? So, Risen Reef resolves. They get a card. Now, none of their stuff has reach. They are aiming to kill our Alcid, definitely. So let's just protect these from, I don't know, green? Or red? Yeah, let's protect ourselves from red. Alright, so they shouldn't really be attacking here, I would think, right? Like, right? We keep drawing lands. Very unfortunate, but that's how it is. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think we get Alcid here, because we can keep sacrificing Alcid to protect ourselves. We can also attack now with our 5/5. They have to block with the Lightning Stormkin. So that's cool. We gain 5. They lose that. We have an Alcid to protect our Healer's Hawk and our Lurrus. Let's see how our opponent wants to deal with this. They need another flyer or some way to kill our Healer's Hawk. They can't really target it. Alright, Cavalier of Thorns is nice. But if... let's see what they do here. So we have a Glaring Ages in the graveyard. So if we can play that with Lurrus, we can make the Cavalier of Thorns tapped so they cannot block with it. Sure, they put a counter on Omnath. It's fine. Scry bottom. Scry top, actually. Draw that card. See what's next. Put a couple of creatures on the graveyard. Get a land out of the deal. Put another counter onto something. Cavalier of Thorns, that's fine. Alright, so what we want to happen is for our opponent just to play anything at all here. Anything, like, we want them to tap themselves. So we can then play our Glaring Ages. Okay, so Lightning Stormkin, that's a good one too. That protects them. That protects them. That's good. Okay, put a counter on something else. Alright, on the Lightning Stormkin, sure. So basically, I mean, we still have it because we can Alcid to give protection from red, and then they can't even block with the Lightning Stormkin. think we're gonna do it, right? Like, yeah, we'll take the 6 from Omnath. That's fine. It's our turn. Oh, we also get a Gingerbrute. Not gonna complain about that. Let's play Gingerbrute. Let's play our Glaring on Healer's Hawk. Tap the Cavalier of Thorns. Sacrifice Izzet. Give it protection from red. Go attacking, and that should be game. Alright, good game, Temur Elementals. That was all for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and click the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Have a good one.